Live chat. Alright, I think we got it going. Jeff Rubin. KP Heathen. Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is storming here. So, power went off temporarily. And then my modem would not straighten out and give me all the green lights. Took 30 minutes to work that out. So, actually, I think I'm on time, though, by some miracle. So, that's cool. Being on time is good. I like to be on time. Oh, there we go. All right. Can somebody give me a 5x5? You can hear me. You can see my hand. Something. Got 2 thumbs up. Appreciate that already. Maybe we're not live. Thought we were. Let's go top chat. Let's go live chat. I'm not missing nothing in the chat, I don't guess. I don't know. There's one person in here. Can you give me a 5x5? Let me know if I'm at least running correctly. Oh, no, they left. That is weird. All right then. So I'll hang out a few minutes, see what happens. All the lights are green on the modem. So I think it's doing what it's supposed to do. I need my Ronnie Brown. He must be busy. 3 in the chat. Can somebody give me a 5x5? Can y'all see my hand? You can hear me? Somebody? Hey, I see you. 10x12, 6x18. I don't know. Something. My chat not working. There we go. Okay, thank you, Littlefoot. Appreciate that. Sometimes when you start a live, man, you just don't know if it's working like it's supposed to or not. I mean, everything looks like it is, but sometimes you just don't know until you get confirmation. Storming here. Hope you're doing good, Littlefoot. Over there in Georgia. Everything is a go. Awesome. Appreciate that. So, I've been trying to go live every week on Wednesday. I'm hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. That's how you do it. Hanging in there like a rusty fish hook or a hair in a biscuit. Those are the 2 I've heard. Yep. Clear weather, 82 degrees. Oh, okay, cool. 82. Wow, that must be nice. It's been hot here until this little storm came up, knocked the power out for a few minutes, and then my modem wouldn't act right for 30 minutes. It just would not acquire a signal, wouldn't give me the green lights. So we went through all that. Of course, I had scheduled this for 3:30. Hanging in there like a loose tooth. I hadn't heard that one. That's cool. So, awesome, awesome. Silver Serpent in the house. Hey, Silver Serpent. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, thank you on that. I appreciate that. I try to make it look pretty and somewhat organized. Uh, 100, yeah. We had extreme heat warnings here yesterday. Air temperature was like 100, and it was like, I think they were saying 112 was the heat index or something. It was ungodly hot. So let me preface all this by saying, if you hear a dog yelping, my German Shepherd is rolled in something dead and god awful nasty, raunchy. Rolled in a pile of guts or something. It made me gag, the smell of it. So he's having to endure a storm right now because I can't let him in. He stinks up the house something awful. So he's been laying outside the window. He's give up yelping at the door. Now he's yelping outside my window. Hey, Michael. And, voicing his frustrations with me not letting him in the house. So I see in my future, me and him going to the pond. I'm going to take my dish soap with me, and he's going to have a bath. And the easiest way for me to give him a good bath is take him to the pond, take the toys, the floaty toys, lather him up, and then let him rinse himself off at the pond. So I can stand the smell of pond water. I can't stand the smell of these guts he's rolled in. Ugh, it's disgusting. Oh yeah, definitely better than a tsunami, yeah. From what I understand, I mean, I know a lot of people got warnings on that, but from what I understand, there's been no major, I mean, I haven't heard of any deaths or any major damage. I mean, I'm sure some roads probably got flooded or something, but hopefully it was far enough off in the ocean that nobody had any major damage from the tsunami or from the earthquake. Back in my days, we just called them tidal waves, but now they call them tsunamis. I don't know why they changed it, but now it's called tsunamis. I guess technology is advanced to the point where they now know better, I guess. I don't know. Michael, what you up to, buddy? Good to see Michael Stacking in the house. So yeah, I can put up with a stinky dog for a few hours. He's not liking it. He's not loving it because he's a jet black dog just about, and he don't like being out in the heat because he gets real hot. But when you're rolling dead crap, you got to be outside. That's my policy. So yeah, he's not happy with me, and I'm not happy with him. But you roll in dead stuff, that's what happens. Dogs are smart, but I don't know why in the world they want to roll into the deadest, most god-awful smelling stuff. What's up, Jeff Rubin? Nerd UK, hello from the UK. Good to see you, Dave. Good to see you. Appreciate you popping by. Appreciate our stalkers on the other side over there. On the other side. Sounds like a bad thing, doesn't it? Over across the pond, I guess we'll call it. It's a big pond. Listening, going through grades, and pop. Alright. Hi, nerd. Yep. Every night when I go over to Michael Stacking's channel, I pop in and I'll say, "Greetings, coin nerds." Because that's what we are. I get nerdy about coins and numismatics and bullion and all that kind of stuff. I'm straight up a coin nerd. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, we always enjoy seeing y'all. I'm in Stalker Social over there, so I enjoy all of that. Amy Harrell, one of my preferred subscribers. I call her my preferred subscriber. She's as serious about coins as I am. Yeah, I don't know if that's what it was, but whatever he wrote in was awfully nasty. Could have been a turtle shell. Matter of fact, it probably was because Dad told me he killed some turtles down there at the pond the other day. Well, that's probably what it was. It was ungodly nasty, I can tell you that. So I figured let the rain wash him off, and then I'll take him to the pond, soap him up, and throw the floaty toys, and let him retrieve and rinse himself off. I don't typically give my dogs baths unless it's warranted. I learned early on if you bathe the dog once a week, you will deplete the oil in their skin and they'll end up with skin infections. My border collies had several skin infections for that very thing. So dogs have to have oil in their skin just like we do. Thank you, Amy. I love it too. I love my little tray of silver there. It's pretty. I even got a few Benjis down here on the bottom row. So, appreciate everybody commenting on the Kookaburra video yesterday. Got lots of comments on that. That was awesome. Got a good amount of views on it as well. About 80 something. So that's pretty cool. High Desert Pioneer. Silver 230, 225. Dude, it's a, who knows? The only thing I can say for sure that silver will do is it will go up and it will go down and it will go up again and it will go down again. So silver's gonna do this. Woo, woo. That's the only certainty about silver. Is it will go up and down. It's volatile. It always has been. What's up, West Texas Stackers? Yeah, it's down a little bit today, yeah. Appreciate that, Jeff. It's down a little bit today, so about 3 days from now I will get paid again, so looking forward to that. But I've got a very expensive power bill. This power bill come out of nowhere and hit me like that. But it should be expected with me running the air as much as I have been. So I got a real high power bill, and then I got to buy propane, get ready for winter time. This is the cheapest time to do it. Buy it during the off season. You get those special summer fill rates. And so after that, hopefully I'll have enough to pay off my wallet at Morgan Silver Treasures. And we'll get all those coins headed, all those numismatic coins headed this way. I'll be able to show those off. So yeah, appreciate everybody watching and you know, taking part in the channel. So it's 37.20 now. I think 30 is the new floor, Jeff. I will say that. I think 30 is the new floor. I don't think we're going to see $17 silver anymore, unfortunately. I started stacking in 2015, and some of the first silver I ever bought, which is now, I turned all that stuff into gold coins, but you know, so it worked out in my favor to buy it that cheap, but I don't think it's ever going to be that cheap again, but really, who knows. Silver's on sale, that's right. Kitco, okay. I trust Kitco. Good to see the West Texans in the house. Suppose I could kind of pop this up where y'all could see them organs and stuff back there. Get the light sub thing in there. That's actually, I laid my thumb on the board and traced it out. So that is actually the shape of my hand. So, that's why it's so rough and ugly looking. Can I show the bars? Yeah, I can show the bars. This is the one Gatita Oso gave me when I met her and Bellows Forge. This is Una and the Lion bars. I don't think this is the first one. I think this is the second one, because there's several bars in that series that the Mint has done. And all the rest of them are the same. They're just SD Bullion Proclaim Liberty bars. They have the Liberty Bell. They say Proclaim Liberty on them. on one side, it has the Constitution on the other. So, and it's SD bullion. I bought these. Can't remember if I bought these at Spot. I can't remember what the deal was, but I got them at a good price. And I've got 8 of these. So I've got 8 of these, and then I've got the one. I keep wanting to say Purple Mint, but Royal Mint bar that Tita gave me when I met them. That's what all these bars are. All these are SD bullion bars right here, Amy. The Queen's Beast that you might have recently seen were bought at 17. Yeah, you can't beat that. What's up, Ogre? Nothing, man. I'm just doing a live. We just had a big thunderstorm here, so I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to start the stream on time because the power went out for a second or two, and then my internet didn't want to act right, so I think we pulled it out and we got here on time. So I had it scheduled for 3:30, and at about like 3:20 the lights went out, everything went off, and like, oh, I was scrambling to get stuff going again. So maybe we won't have any more issues with the internet or the power going out. So yeah, afternoon thunderstorms. I usually try to schedule my streams kind of early because my eyes work better this time of day. I'm legally blind, for those who don't know. I'm legally blind, and at like 7 o'clock at night, I can see, but it's very low detail. My eyes get tired, they don't work as good. It's what the docs have told me. That's the only thing they can figure. Ogre's Coin just saying hey to everybody. Appreciate Ogre stopping by. Give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. So I saw Mr. Silver Eagle, or MR Silver Eagle, did a video yesterday about how to tell if Morgans are cleaned, and commented on that video that he did. It was a good video. He's talked about between the stars, you'll see either toning or luster. And I was telling him that, yeah, you'll see toning, but if the coin's not toned, you'll see luster there a lot of times between the stars on a Morgan. Let me pull out my old crappy Morgans here. I gotta find them, y'all. Sorry. I was unprepared. That box of coins is getting heavy. Where's the tube? Here we go. And another thing, he was talking about whiz, or coins being whiz, and I was explaining to him that whiz was actually the name of a compound, an abrasive silver compound or polishing compound. That was something that he wasn't aware of. I don't know if I'm be able to show it or not. I may have to put it on a microscope. A lot of times you can see, yeah, it's going to be too close. A lot of times you can see luster between the stars. I can see it with my eye, but y'all can't see it on the camera. But yeah. Metal for breakfast. What's up? Good to see you, Metal. Hope you're doing well. You guys on the central and east coast are getting some rough weather here in Southern California. We're having nice weather. Yeah, we had an evening thunderstorm below 3 a while ago. Really not much more than that. It's been 100 degrees all day. Just, I mean, if you consider that beautiful weather, yeah, I mean, it's hot, but it's been clear all day until 10 minutes before time to go live, and we had a little thunder bumper. Which now, it'll go from hot to worse with the humidity. It'll be steamy hot out there now. I have a coin pinger, ping tester, and I use the ping test app. And I have a scale, and I have calipers. I have weight, and of course magnet. That's the easy one, but most of your fakes now, magnet won't work on. That's what I use. I use the coin pinger. It's not foolproof, and I know that going in. But for like $half, 90%, and bullion coins, it works well. I have the coin pinger, and they send you. I don't know if you can see it in there. They actually send you a fake walking $half in there. Cause that's, I mean, right now I could sell everything I own and go buy a Sigma, but then I wouldn't have nothing to test with it. So, but yeah, one of these days I will have a Sigma. You know, if I'm ever buying that much stuff to the point where I need. If I'm buying stuff every day, I'll have to have one. So that's my way. The coin pinger, the scale, calipers, and scale. You can find a good digital scale. Just make sure you get one with the calibration weight. That way you can recalibrate it. If the scale ever gets thrown off, you can recalibrate the scale. Of course, I have that as well. I put a bunch of polka dots on it because I lose it on my desk a lot of times, so I did that to it. Let's see what he's saying. I was in Cancun last week, and someone I met from Dallas, Texas, told me that Texas weather was more extreme than Cancun. I don't know. I've never been to Cancun. I think Cancun's on the ocean, so that would probably be true. Cause out in Texas, there's no breeze, for the most part. But West Texas Striker was in here earlier. If they're still in here, they could probably tell you. I got family that live in East Texas, and but never lived in Texas. Now I've spent a week in Texas, and it is unbearably hot in the summertime. Humid. Basically it's just like Alabama where I'm at now. And incredibly humid. Okay. Yep. Well then, it's gonna be close then. I didn't know if it was on the ocean. Yeah. My mom's been to Mexico, but I have never been to Mexico. I have no desire to go to Mexico. I know they got some nice hotels, stuff like that. Some nice resorts, some nice places to go. I do know that. But that's awesome, man. Hope you enjoyed your trip. Alabama's tropical too, especially after a good rainstorm or a rain shower. It's really sticky. You walk out. I can walk outside and walk around my home for a minute and come back in, and my clothes are wet. I've had to break out the foot powder because your feet sweat. If you're wearing any kind of socks and shoes. So I go barefooted a lot. I go without a shirt a lot because it's hot. It's just kind of how it is. So yeah. But yeah, I imagine Mexico can be pretty toasty. I really do. Thank you, Amy. I love it too. I love it too. I love my silver. I love my numismatics. I'm a stock collector. Yeah. A little this is the new coin Michael got with the green bean on it. His is an earlier slab than this one. I think this is maybe the slab that came right after his. But he's got that green bean on that coin he bought, and it's in a nice early slab like that. Pretty cool. I think those things are called soap boxes or something like that. After just a few minutes in the garden today, I was soaked. Yep. Vacationing at resorts out there has been pleasant experiences. I'd recommend it. Awesome. My mom said she's been out there. She said the food's bland. If you don't pepper it up, it's pretty bland. But she went to several different places. She spent like a month down there in Mexico, like checking out all the places to go. I know she was in Guadalajara and I don't know all the places she went. Yeah, it don't take long. I do too, Amy. This is my physical savings account, and 49's Fine was doing a video about some negative comments that somebody left in his comment section. If you're a creator, we all get negative comments. Well, I was trying to, help him out. I'm like, you keep making videos about these negative comments, and that's all you're going to get is negative comments, because you give them all this attention, and they'll just keep doing it. I'm not going to give negative comments. I'm certainly not going to make videos because of negative comments. I suppose it's if somebody just asks a question, I'll do a video or something like that. But if they're being negative, I'm likely won't do it. But that's just me, it's his channel. He can do what he wants, and it's what makes America go around. Silver took a big dump. Kitco, what was it, 37 something? So it's went down. I don't know if it took a giant dump or anything. Jeff Rubin posted it in here a while ago. Kitco or Michael 3720 Kitco. Michael Steichen posted it in here a while ago. I had to scroll up the chat. But that's buying opportunities. When the price of silver goes down, I like it because I can buy more of it. I'm not buying this stuff to sell unless something happens and I have to. Like Amy was saying, this is just one of my little insurance plans. Inflation insurance, whatever, physical savings account, whatever you want to call it. What's up, Jesus? Good afternoon to you as well. Jesus has a good channel. If I got a moderator in there, if you want to post Jesus' channel, definitely do that. Somebody's texting me. Sorry about that. I'll have to give him my thoughts on that later. But yeah, y'all go sub up to Jesus. He's in New York, I believe. But he's got a good channel. Makes some good, yeah. This is my phone, Amy. Sure is. That's all I have. I don't have laptops and tablets. I actually have an old tablet, but it's plumb useless. Yeah. I'll trust Kitco more than I do SD Bullion. Some of these bullion sites, and yeah, it's down. It's definitely down, but I don't know that it took a giant dump. Inkman78, welcome on in. Good to see you. And I've been wanting to say something, and this is probably gonna draw heat to me. I don't care. Keep in mind when you're watching these channels that are linked to SD Bullion. I'm not going to name the channels, but y'all know all which ones. There's several. Keep in mind they're silver pumpers, and they're supported by silver companies, silver bullion companies. Local Silver Mint's another one. I like Silver Dave. I like his videos, but keep in mind when he's telling you stuff, that's what he does for a living. And It's sometimes it's not great to take advice from people who sell silver. Just keep that in your mind when you're hearing some of these videos. $2 down from last week. There you go. I agree with that. That metal, I agree. They should all show the Kitco price, but they won't. If you go to Hero Bullion, it's different. If you go to SD Bullion, it's different. If you go to Bullion Exchanges, it's different. They should all use the Kitco ash price. That's my opinion. Thank you, War. Good afternoon. There's Gatita Oso. There's where I got this bar at right there. Gatita Oso. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, War. Yeah, I try to display some nice stuff here for everybody. Oh, I hit the camera. So yeah, of course I got my favorite piece. Let me show that. The Rifleman round. I love it. Gotta love the Rifleman. Scottsdale makes some pretty stuff. They're not cheap though, but they're really pretty. I like the Rifleman round. I'm anxious to see what the next coin in that, or the next round in that series is going to be. Because that is a round, it's not a coin. Thank you. So yeah, I'm anxious to see. The Cowboy round I like too. The first one. It's awesome. I didn't buy one of the Cowboy rounds, but when they come out with this one with a guy, I'm a 2A advocate. And so yeah, when the Rifleman came out, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have him one of them. Cause I like my 2A rights. So that's it's the only thing keeping us from communism right now is the Second Amendment, in my opinion. That's a 5-ounce nerd. Some saying that something's fixing to happen. I forgot what it was, but something's fixing to happen. That is but yeah, they may very well go up, Jesus. I'm not sure. And then I like the 2-ounce Perth snake, ear of the snake. You got one of those too, War? Awesome, brother. Awesome. Oh yeah. Go Chucky on the back. I know King Charles was sick there for a while. Everybody was thinking he was going to have a short reign as king. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yep, Scottsdale makes some beautiful, beautiful stuff. And the Perth Mint, of course, does too. Perth makes some beautiful stuff. Culture of Currency was showing off his colorized one, which is a lower mintage. I don't really care for the colorized stuff. I do have one down here. This is a limited mintage of 5,000 Perth Mint Quokka. I won that from Centu, Georgia. It was a gall win. But, and I'll keep it. I've got the boxes and COA and all that stuff that goes with it. I love the Perth Mint designs, too, Jesus. Let me ask you a question, Jesus. Did your name come from Die Hard with a Vengeance? Because I know in the movie Die Hard with a Vengeance, Bruce Willis calls Samuel L. Jackson Jesus, like with a J. And he goes, my name's not Jesus, it's Zeus. Like shovel lightning rod up your butt, Zeus. I was just wondering if that's where your name came from, because I thought that was a funny minute in that movie. My ex-wife had a silver dedicated to her. Well, yeah, Hickman. Yep, she's got one. That's not the only one. I think those lunars, they go around and around. Hey, Zeus. Yeah. Is that where it came from? Jesus? I was just wondering. If it ain't, that's fine. But, I love that movie, by the way. I love all the Die Hard movies. I am a fan. It's really sad that Bruce Willis is in such bad shape he can't really make movies anymore. Because I've been watching him ever since Moonlighting. Whoa, that's a throwback. Hidden Hypnotist. What's up, brother? Okay. Well, you can rewatch it later, buddy, if you want to. Not for the movie, but that's hysterical. Okay, cool. So it's a coincidence, then. Uh, Leave us a thumbs up. Appreciate it. The Numismatist, Hidden Numismatist. Y'all, another great channel. Y'all go check him out. Uh, yeah, now, you're talking about a collection to go look at. Hidden Numismatist has a collection, whether it's Confederate currency, uh, pre-federal coins, pre-colonial. He's got it all. He's awesome. Yep, the Moonlighting. Him and old Sybil Shepherd. We used to watch it when I was a kid. I used to beg to stay up so I could watch Moonlighting. And we watched that show and watched it. I'm like, are they ever just going to kiss and get it over with, you know? Because you could tell that they had good chemistry, even though Sybil Shepherd was, you know, way older than him in real life. But, you know, I could see the kiss coming. They were going to kiss on the job or something one day, you know. And it did happen. I was thinking more of the pig ones. Oh, yeah. I got you. I got you, man. That's hilarious. I just made up a name many years ago before I actually posted videos. I was going to change it, but everyone in the YouTube community got familiar with it, so I just left it. Okay, cool. I have no problem with that. But I love that part in that movie where it goes, "Quit calling me Jesus. My name is not Jesus. It's Zeus." But anyway, yippee-ki-yay, MF'er. That's right. Yippee-ki-yay. I love the Die Hard series of movies. The last one where they were in Russia, I really did not care for. But the first four I think were really good. I really enjoyed those. I am a movie buff. One of my favorites, yeah. What's up, Vegas Stacker? Stopping in for a thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. No silver cone today, but steel, lead, and brass is awesome. Speaking of steel, lead, and brass, I was on the phone this morning with a buddy of mine that lives in Alabama who moved down here from Washington State. And he was telling me about a company that actually sells ammo, but it's in cans of green beans, or it comes in cans like vegetables do. And once you remove the ammo label, it says green beans, but it's actually 9mm ammo in the can. I thought that was really cool. The name of the company that has it is called Mags & Co. Mags & Company. And I thought that was pretty funny. And he sent me the link to it. I went and looked at them. They're pretty cool. I have a small bit of silver coming in. Awesome, Amy. What you got coming in? You don't make videos anyway, so it ain't no spoiler alert. So let me know what you got coming in. That kookaburra yesterday was the last thing I've got coming in for this month. I've got to get paid before I can spend any more money. Interesting. Hey, Mandy's Candy, how are you? Good to see Mandy's Candy, another good channel. Y'all go check her out too. Support all the channels in the community. Try to. So, yeah. I've got some coins in my wallet over there at Morgan Silver Treasure. I've got an 8 tail feather Morgan dollar. It's raw. But I've got a 1916 dime. Not a 1916D. It's not a D. But it's a 1916 Merc. Just wanted one. Everybody's saying, hey. Got a few things in the mail. Should be here at the end of the week. Awesome, Inkman. Inkman, are you putting out any videos? I'll have to go check you out. Man, I've been wanting an alien round for a long time. I'm up for a trade if somebody wants. Anybody is game. Awesome. I have traded with Metal for Breakfast. I can vouch for him if anybody has a concern there. He's good to trade with. I traded a Scottsdale Vortex bar for one of these kookaburras. I think it was 2023. So, yeah, you need to make some. I'll go over and sub you up. Might head to LCS tomorrow. Awesome. What you in the market for, War? What you gonna be looking for? Yeah, you gotta take advantage of the dip. Absolutely. Capitalize on it, man. Capitalize. I can't capitalize till I get paid to. But I understand. Buy the dip. Yep, I got your only kook. Yeah, sure did. I can't make content every day. Some of these creators, which is awesome, if you can pull it off and make content every day, as far as regular videos, then that's fantastic. I just can't afford, my pocketbook can't keep up with that rate. I have to stack at my own pace and just do videos when I can. And appreciate everybody sticking with the channel. I know it gets slow sometimes, especially around the end of the month. Generic 1 ounce bars. Yep, ain't nothing wrong with that. I got plenty of those. So, me and a buddy of mine are supposed to go, after me and him both get paid, we're supposed to go to the coin shop in Aniana. It's called Aniana Coin Exchange, which is, Aniana's a town in Alabama, if y'all didn't know. So he's wanting to buy his daughters some silver dollars for their birth years. And I'm assuming they're so young, it's probably going to be silver eagles, because I don't think any Morgans or peace dollars is going to work for that. So I'll be able to go and look around, and if I have any money, I might spend some. I work too much in the summer. Yeah, I've heard you say that before on your channel. Definitely try to post things in the wintertime. Definitely. Yeah, you just have to go at your own pace, man. That's what I have to do. Like I said, I would love to be able to just, unbox something every day. But there's people who do that, I can't be one of them. Just didn't work out that way. You gonna look for some art bars, War? Or are you just, just regular generics? I know a lot of people are into the art bars, like this from the 70s. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I heard. Spot dips might grab up a tube of maples. Awesome. Douglas Coon. Yeah, Patrick's a good guy over there on the Coin Exchange. Yep, I like him. Douglas lives in Alabama as well. So I don't know what day I'll be over there, but I will be up there sometime soon after I get paid. And the guy that's buying the stuff for his daughter's birth year, he don't know nothing about silver coins. So I'll have to teach him a little bit, show him some things. I will definitely get him to buy some capsules for his coins, because if he's going to hand them to his kids, they need to be capsulated, whatever. There's Ronnie Brown. Welcome on in, Ronnie. My good mod. One of my many good mods. Yeah, I've dealt with that coin shop on the coin exchange. I took a bunch of silver up there and traded it in on some silver, on some gold maple leaves. I got some 1/4 ounce gold maples. 1/4 ounce. Where are they? Everybody likes to see the yellow metal. Everybody likes to see the yellow metal. So I got 4 of these 1/4 ounce gold maples. They're awesome. I like the gold maples. I like 24 karat gold better than like the Eagles or whatever, the AGEs. That's just me. That's just my preference. I know the weight's the same and all that, but I just yellow. The color's better on these. I like the color better. If I'm gonna do something that's gold, oh yeah. Uh, yep. Yeah. The way I've been doing it, war is I'll stack up, especially taking advantage of dips and stuff. But I'll stack up, 50, 60, 70 ounces of silver, or 100 ounces if I want to buy. Try to get 4 of those quarter ounces at a time. I'd probably go 100 or maybe more, and then go up there and do a trade. Don't let him cut you in the knees. He's going to make a little bit of money off the transaction, off the exchange, but don't let him take advantage of you. In other words, what I'm saying. So, like, let's say the GSR is 70 to 1. He might want 72. He might want 74, but he ain't getting that from me. So I'm not an idiot. Gold Philharmonics, yeah. I like the gold Phillies too. And the gold Britannias, and on my bucket list is a gold kook. They make 10th ounce gold kooks, ounce gold kooks. I want a gold kook as well, obviously, because I love the kookaburras. So yeah, the gold kookaburras are beautiful. And all the ones I just listed, Britannias, Philharmonics, Maples, Kookaburras, they're all cheaper than the AGE. Because the AGE has the premium on them. Yeah, the gold kangaroo, forgot about that too. So, I got some half ounce Canadian Eagles. These are half ounce coins right here. Canada makes some very beautiful stuff. They make some pretty stuff. Canada. And these have the Queen Lizzie on them. I got 2 of those. They're the same year. I mean, I'll show you both of them, but they're the same thing. Exactly. So, yep. I'll pick up a little Canadian half ounce something. SD Bullion recently had an ounce and a quarter Canadian stuff on sale at Spot. Half ounce polar bear, yep. Those were nice too. I like them. When I first picked these up, I believe I got these at the Fun Show or one of the coin shows I've been to. May have been the Dalton, Georgia coin show. I can't remember. But I picked these up and I thought they were geese at first. I bought them thinking they were geese. Got them home and I'm like, hey, it's an eagle. Even better. So, yeah. But, because I know some Canadian coins have geese on them. I didn't give them a real sharp look. I don't have a 2 ounce Libertad. I have a 1 ounce Libertad somewhere over here. Where's it at? Let me find it. That's a Noah's Ark. That's a kangaroo. Libertad, right there. I have a 1 ounce. This is 2023 1 ounce Libertad. Thank you. I got it. Yeah. And as far as I understand it, this is actually a round as well. There's no face value on this. People call it a coin, but I think it's actually a round. But, people are going to hate me for saying that. But this is technically, by the textbook definition, this is a round, not a coin. People get mad about crazy things. It says, where's my eyeballs at? 1 Onza at the Pura 2023 lay 999. no face value as far as dollars or pesos. So, yep. I bought a Libertad so I can say they're typically out of my price range, but they're typically lower managed. What's up, Avocado Stacker? Good to see you. It is around. Nothing written on it. Yep. It's written right on it. Does it say round? Okay. I didn't know. Does lay mean round? I don't know. Now, some of these people on Whatnot kill me. This is a Libertad. This is $100 coin. Get on there and bid. Get on there and bid. I need at least $100. This is a mintage of 500. They just get on there and lie on Whatnot. And them idiots will be in there buying them for $100 for 1 ounce. I'm like, no, thank you. They insult my intelligence on that kind of stuff. I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know what the Spanish word for round is, but I'll have to Google that later. All right, so I know you had to run. That's fine, buddy. God bless. Gotta go eat some dinner. Have a great evening, okay? All right, awesome. It is about that time, I suppose, but yeah. This is a pretty coin. And I've got this in a 1/4 ounce also, silver. And I think they make these in 1/4 ounce and 1/10 ounce gold as well. It's got the dove and it's got Noah's Ark on it. This is Armenia. 500 gram. This capsule. My capsules are all scratched up. These coins are pristine on the inside. Y'all just have to trust me on that. But yeah, that's a pretty neat coin. Armenia. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Good morning from Perth, Western Australia. What's up, Akadaka? My brother. Hope you're doing good, man. Akadaka Stacker is from Perth, Australia, where the kooks flow from. And the Lunar Series, and where all my favorite coins are made. And the quokkas. And the swans. Awesome to have you here, Akko. I know you're probably busy, bud. Off to the Philippines this morning. Awesome. That's your second that I know of, but I've been watching your channel, not for all my life, but you've probably been there many times. But I know you like to go on holiday there. Y'all use holiday where we use vacation. I was trying to think of the right word. Going on holiday. That's awesome. Akadaka Stacker sent me a bunch of Aussie coins. He sent me a brochure from the Perth Mint itself. He sent me some very cool things. If you scroll back through my, you have to scroll a ways, but it's in my video lineup. And actually it's a 2-parter, so it's a long one. So that sent me some awesome stuff. Thailand. Never been to Thailand. I've been to Costa Rica on a mission trip. We took Bibles and medicine. I was in Costa Rica on a mission trip for 3 days. As our church group went to Costa Rica and handed out medicine, and we had a lot of Bibles made up in their language. I forget what language it was, but yeah, it was awesome. Going on a mission trip was something, if you're a Christian, I'd say you should definitely give that a try. Because you have no idea how good we have it here in the United States. Thailand, yeah, I believe, war is correct. Thailand and Cambodia, unless there's been peace talks that I don't know of, they were at war last week, so be careful, bud. Taiwan is nice, but not really cheap anymore. Thai baht is strong. Cool. I think he's going on holiday or something to that effect. But I'll let that guy answer for himself. Of course, he can do that. Yeah. I've also been to Canada, but I was real young. I don't remember much about it. I remember the thing I remember about Canada was there's nowhere near as much trash on the side of the road. It was pristine. They take care of their wildlife, and the wooded areas is really pretty. People just throw trash, and because of our laws, we got these open container laws in the United States. And if you get caught with an open container of alcohol, it's an automatic ticket. So people just drink the alcohol, throw the can out the window, and it's good, not good policy for littering and such. I will be shagging. Uh-oh, shagging. He's going to meet up with some lady friends. Nothing wrong with that. Knock a little carbon off the valves, eh? Well, the girlfriend moving in on next week. Us too. We're supposed to be in the 80s. Top out in the 80s, maybe 90 for a high. So yeah, doesn't seem like much of a cold front, but compared to 100 degrees, we'll take it. We'll take it, absolutely. Need a Coke koozie for that can. What can? I don't have a can out here. Unless you're talking about my ammo can. I got an ammo can over here. Can of beer. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. If you're drinking beer or anything outside, you'll need a koozie for sure. Libertad Round says 1 ounce of plata pura, which translates to 1 pure ounce of silver. Lay 999 translates to law, or in the round's case, 999 pure is fine as silver. Okay. This I did not know, so I'm learning. That's awesome. 7 degrees Celsius. It's not bad. Well, that's right. It's winter there. We're in Australia. It's winter time. I forget. It flip flops. Thank you, Ogre. I appreciate that. I did not know that. In the rounds case. Pretty cool. Learn something new every day, y'all. Some of these channels out here, they come off sounding like experts every time they talk, and you know, maybe they are experts. I don't know, but I'm certainly not. I'm open to learning something new every day. Celsius. Ogre coins. Hello again. So yeah. If I had to give us a Celsius for where it's at right now, it would probably be 32 degrees Celsius, which is very warm. I speak and read Spanish. Awesome. I speak a little bit, and I used to speak a lot more. I worked with some Guatemalans in a warehouse. It was a plumbing supply warehouse, and I worked on the shipping dock, shipping and receiving. And one of the guys that worked in that department with me was Guatemalan. He taught me a good bit. Now, if you don't use it, you will lose it. I can say that with pretty much good confidence. What's up, T-Bird? But me and him used to speak Spanish a lot because I had somebody to speak it with. We talk about the weather. Muy caliente aquí, it's hot out here, or it's cold, it's muy fríos aquí. So I remember some things I don't. Muy bien, como está. Some things I remember, some things I don't. You will lose part of it if you don't use it a lot. Right on, amigo. At war. What did war say? I speak Spanish. Awesome. Thank you, T-Birds. Yep. Uh, I know you busy, bud. Appreciate you. Don't get in trouble. Bye, T-Bird. I'm off. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Akadaka, for stopping by, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you, bud. So we have 11 likes. No, my bad. We have 18 likes and 11 people in the chat. We're at an hour, so I'm willing to stay if y'all are. We'll go a little longer. My back is actually feeling better today. I don't know what I did to it. I don't know if I slept wrong. My back hurt all day yesterday. But it's better today, so thanking God for that. Took my trash up to the road. I've been knocking some chores off the list. So, I don't know. I have muscle spasms in my back, and when they decide to act up, they can really throw me in some pain. So, what else y'all want to talk about? I wish Annex would hurry up and send me my coins, dadgummit. But MSJ told me it's going to be 6 months before I get them back. Which is fine. If that's how long it takes, that's how long it takes. When you submit coins to grading, you're putting them in their hands. But I can't wait to see what my trade dollar grades out to be. That's the one I'm really looking forward to. What's my trade dollar going to be? So, hasta luego. Hasta luego. Buenos dias. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. I remember those. Val con Dios. Go with God. I learned that off of a movie. I don't know. Some Western I watched. Val con Dios, yo. What's up, Broke Stacker? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you cruising by. We're just sitting here jaw jacking. That's what we call talking in the South, chewing the fat. Jaw jacking. Got my little Jesus thing. Let me put it set. See if he'll sit up there. He probably ain't going to. Yeah, there he goes. I'll set Jesus up there. Jesus loves y'all. He loves me too. Good to see you, Broke, in the house. Broke, did you ever get your furnace fixed or replaced? You may have already been doing videos and I just ain't been paying attention. Good to see Broke. I don't have any koalas. Not that I just dislike them. I've been focused on the kookaburras, and this year the dog was a gift, so I kept it, and I looked it up. Turns out I am year of the dog. Really not into whatever belief system is behind the lunar coins, but when they're pretty coins, they're hard to resist. So I got the dog and I got the snakes, only two I have of that series, but don't have any koalas. They're pretty coins though, and they change from year to year too, I believe. The swans are too. Probably in a couple of weeks. Awesome. I know you'll get it straightened out, buddy. I know you will. This is the Quokka. I have this one because I got it for free. I got the box and all that goes with it. This comes from the Perth Mint, one of those limited edition 2023 proof coins. So I got all the packaging and stuff that goes with that. Knocking crap off my shelf. It's a duck call. It's an old one. When I see I grab, don't like ordering cash or king. Yep. Yep. I use cash quite a bit when I'm buying, unless I'm having to order from SD. I'll do the e-check. I don't pay with a card. Uh, you could say e-check's just the same as the card, but they don't charge you the same. So I don't, 3% some of my orders is quite a bit of money. So, yep, I'm all about the cash. I keep cash on hand. I believe it's vitally important to our freedom, being able to buy stuff without it being tracked. Hey Tyler, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Awesome, awesome. Appreciate you being here. Oh yeah, yeah. Cash is important for our freedom, and from what I understand, I'm no expert on the subject, but this thing they just pushed through recently. What was it called? Some sort of act. I forget the name of it, but from what I understand, it's basically a backdoor CBDC. It's about the stable coins or whatever. Stable coins, that thing. Whatever they ended up calling that act. But yeah, cash is important, and I will keep in mind. Definitely. Gotta have cash. If you don't want to have to sell your silver in an emergency and take whatever or whoever's willing to give you, that's the thing about it. When your emergency happens, silver might be at $17 an ounce, and you'll have to sell it because you gotta have your money. That's happened to me a couple times. That's why I've learned that lesson. Keep cash on hand. That way I don't have to sell my silver. Anonymity in purchase is freedom. Absolutely. 100% agree with that. Well, definitely need to keep cash on hand. Tokenism. Yeah. Old school here too. Yeah, I believe in old school. And I love my 9%. I love my $half and my nickels, or not nickels, but my silver 9%. I don't know where the word nickel came from, but yeah. I actually have EDC 90% that I carry with me all the time. Leaving the property here at home, I have EDC items, one of which is a Glock 19. I have a flashlight, my Letterman Wave, and I have a little cloth bag, something similar to that, with my EDC silver in it. And it's and I've got like several different types. So like if somebody wants to learn about silver, I can show them. Like there's a Liberty quarter in there. There's a seated dime in there. There's a Mercury dime. There's a Roosevelt dime. I try to put, whatever it is. There's a Walker in there. There's a Benji in there. So, if somebody is into learning about it, I'll have something to show them. Old school SIG fan here. Yeah, SIGs. I was actually on the phone talking about that with a buddy this morning. SIG has got some pushbacks on their P320 from, I think it's the Air Force or somebody. And as much as SIG doesn't want to admit it, that is on them. When you put such a light trigger on a firearm, you should not market it as a duty weapon. Duty weapons should have at least 5 to 7 pound triggers on them. And I know SIG gave the people what they wanted on that when they did it. But, and I'm not saying all of them are bad, but definitely some people are having some problems with the 320. SIG makes good weapons. I don't own any. But it ain't because I won't buy one, it's because I'm broke. I'd have to sell silver to do it. Dub Season 91, welcome on in. I am a striker fan, a striker fire fan. Uh, my sister went and bought a pistol. It's a Ruger. Ruger makes nice stuff, don't get me wrong. But it has a trigger safety, it has a grip safety, it has a frame safety. There's so many, it has, if the mag ain't in it, it won't fire. It has so many safeties on it, it's going to get somebody killed if they have to pull it. I don't like guns with all these different safeties on them. And Glock, you got the trigger dingus, and that's it. So that's why I like Glocks. They don't have safeties. If you pull the damn trigger, it's going to go off. That's why I like it. Because my sister bought a gun. It's got like, I don't know, 5 different safeties on it. And that's all fine and good for carrying it around. But if you have to pull it and use it in any sort of quick fashion, you're going to pull it and then somebody's going to take it away from them. That was my concern. Okay, bro. Appreciate you popping in and popping out. Later. But yeah, that's. And look, not everybody's Glock fans. I understand. And trust me, I even understand why. Glock charges more for slide cuts, and then your options are limited on the cut they'll give you. I understand why people don't like Glocks, but I like Glocks. I like the simplicity of them. If you don't mess with the triggers, they're very dependable. You know, I've seen the meltdown videos on Glocks. That's kind of what sold me on them. And not only that, every pistol commercial refers to the Glock. It's like it's what everybody refers to. Oh, it's lighter than the Glock, or it has a more magazine capacity than the Glock. Everybody compares their stuff to Glock for a reason, and Glocks, I like them. You know, Ruger board, you can always read the book printed on the frame. Yeah, that's true too. Yep. You just missed him. Broke Stocker left. I think he left. But yeah, I like Glocks. That's just me. But I understand. I got friends that are straight up. Taurus makes G3C is a good weapon. G3 is a good. I like Tauruses too. But one of my carry piece is a Glock, and it will probably always be. And yeah, you pay more for a Glock and you have less options. And the first thing you do is take them stupid plastic sights off and put night sights on it. That was the first thing I did. So if you're gonna do a Glock the way you want, it's gonna cost you more money. I get that. Just, everybody has a preference. Hey, B and Becky, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Wave a hand at you. Thanks for stopping in. 22 likes. Can't beat that. That's like a new record for me. Awesome. But everybody has a preference on their handguns. If they carry, especially. People like what they like to carry. That's what makes the world go around. She waved back. Awesome. I know people who love SIGs. And I ain't got no problem with that. I just think they should never marketed that P320 for duty use. That's my opinion. Everybody saying hey. Ogre saying hey. Awesome. Double single action is the safety. Yep. Yeah, I think too many safeties is just as dangerous. Is not enough. The dingus is safety enough for me. Of course, Glock has an internal drop safety anyway. It does have a twisting recoil. I agree with that. I don't tell you what though. That I have a Gen 5 19 with the flared mag well. It just flared a little bit. It ain't no major flare, but anyway, Uh, that pistol runs like a sewing machine, and I can shoot it one-handed and hit the target every time. Uh, it's and normally your heavier pistols shoot more level, but that one with me, it shoots like a dream. Runs like a Singer sewing machine, the saying goes. Uh, Never had a jam, never had a. I mean, I've stovepiped it because I was limp wrestling it one time. But other than that, but I calls that. When you limp wrist a gun, they'll stovepipe. Especially like a little 380 or whatever. Yep, it went down, did it, Becky? Silver's on sale. Yep, it went down. I gotta get another payday under my belt before I can buy anything else. But yep. I appreciate everybody commenting on the Kookaburra video yesterday. I think I done said that, but I'll say it again. Yep. You're either a Glock guy or you're not. I mean, I get it. I understand why. Tough Season says howdy. Like I said, everybody has a preference on silver, and people have preferences on their handguns as well. Yes. Now I will say, if you replace a lot of parts, I mean you could probably replace a spring and a barrel and probably still be reliable. But people who have put different triggers in Glocks, the dependability has gone down. There's certain things you just don't want to change in a Glock for that very reason. Yeah, car battery. My car battery died today. I'm glad I had some cash. Yep, I was talking about that a while ago. Things come up, don't they? It's odd that it died in the summertime because most of the time batteries wait for the winter to die. When you're trying to cold crank something. But I guess it'd be better for it to happen in the summertime. So, because you can't freeze to death. Well, you're in Florida, you ain't gonna freeze anyway. But you know what I'm saying. Scottsdale Reserve rounds are short. Yeah, I like those too. The collection slowing, building up. I picked up some more buffaloes. Awesome, man. Buffalo nickels, some moral silver coins. Getting ready to do a video adding some buffaloes to the Dansco album. Awesome, Ogre. That's fantastic. Do you have a 2025 1 ounce coupe 35th anniversary? I do. Let me find it. That's not the one. The way the light's reflecting off all this stuff is making it hard for me to find. I think that's the one. You talking about that one right there? Booyah. I got it. Everything in the 2020s I've got. I'm working on my 20 teens collection right now. I've seen that. I have seen that. I've seen it in a store. I was actually physically saw one in a store. That thing looks awesome. The Ruger RXM. Yes. Yeah. Much better trigger. Good to see Hidden back in here. Hidden Numismatist. Go check out his channel if you haven't. He's got the most awesome collection, gravity of half ounce reserve before I educated myself. That's alright. It could come in handy. Absolutely. That's okay. I appreciate the salt though. Whoa, I hit something. Don't do that. I appreciate the salt, but yeah, I popped on those as soon as they came available. Uh, but yeah, Hidden Numismatist has pre-colonial coins. He's got some awesome stuff over there. He's got those what I call unicorn coins over there. And got some beautiful notes in his currency collection as well. So definitely go check those out. Yeah, a half out. Anything fractional's gonna have some premiums on it. Uh, these two Canadian half ounce pieces, I actually found at a decent deal. I got these at a coin show, so I picked them up for I don't know. They might have been 50 cents over spot. And like I said, and I thought they were geese. That they when I got home, I realized they were eagles. Hidden collection is superb. Yes, everyone check him out for sure. I'm telling you, if you're not subscribed to the Hidden Numismatist, you are missing out on some beautiful coins. Uh, Definitely. Yeah, yeah, he does. He has a lot of colonial coins. Saw one of his last videos. Yeah, he's got some nice. He's got some high test stuff over there. I guarantee you, some real nice examples of some very old coins and notes as well. He's got a whole collection of Confederate currency, which I'm completely jelly of, by the way. So I have Confederate ancestry in my bloodline. I'm a member of Sons of Confederate Veterans, which you have to be a direct descendant to be a member of. So, not a racist though. People get their panties in a wad, but Confederate history is American history. It is. It may be an ugly part of American history, but it's still part of it. People want to do away with it, and I don't understand that. I have a problem when watching Hidden's vids. Yes, I have that same problem, Dove Season. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. More than welcome. Mexico Dansko coins, you said that you may have. That will help me with that album. Awesome. Yeah, y'all get together. That would work out good. Yes, he's got some really nice stuff. And he collects kookaburras as well, so I know the man's got good taste. You know. If that's what I judge good taste by, then he's definitely got good taste. Where's that one I got yesterday? It was really pretty. The 2014. I'm looking for it. Is that it? No, it's that Armenian thing. That's the one I got yesterday. From FG. I bought this one from FG Stacker. That's a pretty one. And I had never seen a 2014 up until I got this one yesterday. That's a pretty coin. And the holder, the capsule he sent it in was a little bit too big, so I found a more suitable capsule so it don't rattle around. Nowhere near as much. But that's a pretty coin. I'm sorry. I'm into birds and birding. I'm a bird watcher, birder, whatever you want to call it. That's something I love to do when I'm outside, watch the birds. Kooks are sweet coins, without a doubt. That series I keep up with. I know you do. I know you do. I keep up with them. I'm trying to get backdated kooks, but man, some of these people want $70 for a backdated kookaburra. And that's what happens when you start out at the end of a series. When you go to buy those coins, man, it costs the green stuff. So yeah, but I like numismatic coins just as much as I like bullion. I'm definitely one of them stock collectors. I love Seated Liberty stuff. One of my favorite things. Trade dollars. I want a seated dollar so bad I can taste it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to buy one. Oh, that's in golden. Oh, I pulled from the wrong spot. I got it facing me the wrong way. This is all clad stuff over here. So now, I saw that they're coming out with a real golden dollar. That's going to confuse the crap out of everybody. Because the Sacagawea, the presidential dollars, are not gold, even though they're called golden dollars. So now the Mint's coming out with a commemorative or something that will actually be real gold. That's going to confuse. Everybody's going to think their golden dollars are real gold now. So I foresee that happening. I went over there and posted on Smart Silver Stacker's webpage. I'm like, that's not confusing at all. I think he got a kick out of that. How about a humdinger of a Merc dime right there? That's a Bobby Dazzler. Ain't that pretty? It's got full split bands on it. I won't be grading it, but it does have full split bands. I put it under a microscope. Do I think the grading company would give me full split bands? Probably not, but it does have them. Yeah. What years do you have from Coop Southeast? I can't write it down. I'm driving. Can you type them in? Dudes, I can do that. The ones I need are all early. I have 2014 and 2016 out of the 20 teens, and then I need everything below that. So I need a 2017, 2018, 2019, and then I'll need basically everything under 2014 as well. That's the easiest way I know to put it. Oh, you like that, did you, boy? I got a 1916 Merc dime coming. It's not a D, but it's not in this good a shape. Obviously not old, but it's probably in VG condition. I gotta pay my wallet off and get them to send it to me. That's a Bobby Dazzler of a dime. It's pretty. And the reason why it's called a Mercury dime, most people know this already. I know Hidden does, but people mistook this for the Roman god of Mercury. But the reasoning behind the design was to symbolize freedom of thought. So it was called the Winged Liberty dime for a long time, until the U.S. Mint called it a Merc dime. They finally gave in and called it a Merc dime, and now everybody just calls it Merc dime, short for Mercury. But I just thought I'd explain that if somebody didn't know. Be careful out there driving. Kidding. Let's see what else we got here. What's this? Like I said, I like the City Liberty stuff. It's a City Liberty dime. 1854. That I actually got this for free. So you can't beat that. You can't beat that deal. My coins have gotten all out of order here. This is a this is a little bit better right here. 1887 type 2. It's got, maybe one more detail than the other one did. G4 at best. I like I don't know, it's just something about the history of it all. I just get that nostalgic feeling like, you know what, that could have been in Abraham Lincoln's pocket. You really have no idea. I've got to redo a date organization on my coins here. I mean, they're all jacked up here where I've gone through them. I'm looking for my seed $50 and I can't daggone find it. That's troublesome. There it is right there. I found it. It's up there in the 1950s. No wonder I couldn't find it. 1876 S seated half VG. What's war saying here? Mercury. I forget Greek or Roman. Roman. Well, I thought it was Roman, but I could be told wrong. Somebody could have told me wrong, but I thought it was Roman god of Mercury. So yeah, if you have any duplicates of the early years, 90 all the way up to 2014, if you got any duplicates on those, we might be able to work something out on it. But I'm not gonna pay $70 an ounce for them. Sorry. I've been trying to do reasonable deals on some of these backdated kooks. That one goes in the 1800 section. All right. I want a seated dollar. I just want one so bad. Yeah, thank you, Moore. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a huge run, 1990 to 2025 so far. I've got what, 6 or 7, maybe 8. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a huge run of coins. And then let's not forget all the privies. You got kookaburras with different privies as well. So, and the privy coins are really expensive. I don't know, man. I will not have you pay. Okay, good. Good deal. Well, I wasn't saying that you were, but, I just wanted to put it out there. What's up, Cranky? Cranky Stalker's in the house. I will check my LCS and Sovereign bin when I'm there. Awesome, awesome. Okay, yeah. Thank you, War. I appreciate y'all's help on that. And I get paid once a month, so when you find one, I may not be able to buy it. I'll just tell you not to get it, So, yeah. Winter months, I have more money, for coins in the winter months because the AC bill in the summertime hits me pretty hard. Older kookaburras, backdated kookaburras. That's what we were talking about. The backdated kooks. I'm trying to do some kookaburra runs here. There's a maple. Canada makes some beautiful coins as well. Cranky Stacker. So Cranky and Missy Stacker, they do a live every Monday. Y'all go check that out. And Cranky has an awesome channel. Y'all go check out his channel. If you're not subbed, you should be. And Missy Stacker as well. So check both of those guys out. They got some great content. And I believe Cranky's been making some hand-poured jewelry pieces or something similar to that. Don't let me speak out of turn there, Cranky. I gotta get another coin box because this one is full. I need one. Oh, you're welcome, man. Absolutely. You would do the same for me. I know you would. Michael Stockings back in here. Appreciate you, Michael. 37.17, still going down. Wow. Same here. I'm new, Cranky. I'm still learning. So yeah, I'm open to learning, absolutely. And Hidden has taught me quite a bit. So just by watching his channel. On a quick break. Alright, thank you, T-Bird, for popping back in. Good to see you, man. Hidden knew me. Yep. Frankie, T-Bird. I think Hidden is driving, so y'all be careful driving. But I appreciate you being in here with us. Hidden Elizabethist. Hey. Well, all right. What are we up to here? Hour and 35 minutes. I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time. I've got to go wash a stinking dog get rolled in some dead, ungodly, stinky mess. So, that's what I'm looking forward to doing. I don't know if he rolled in a dead turtle shell or what he's rolled in, but it's ungodly, nasty, stinky. I gotta go and handle all that. He's pissed at me because I won't let him in the house, but dude, he reeks. Thank you, T-Bird. I appreciate that. Y'all smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. We got 25 likes, so we're doing pretty good. Good luck. Thank you, B. I love my dogs too, but dogs do stupid stuff, you know. And he's wanted in all day, and I won't have it because, you know, a little dog smell is fine. My house ain't gonna smell like some dead varmint, so I ain't doing that. So I gotta go do that and take care of my boy, get him washed off. I'm gonna go down there to the pond. I'm gonna wear my water shoes, just get in the pond with him. I'm gonna take the floaty fetch toy. I'm gonna lather him up real good, and then just let him wash himself off, playing in the pond down there. So that's how I'm gonna do that. I can stand a little lake smell, but yeah, what he's got on him right now is kicking like a pack of ninjas. Uh, so appreciate y'all all coming. We'll do it again next Wednesday. How about that? Appreciate Hidden, Cranky, Nerd UK, all the channels that's come on, and T-Bird, Dove Season. Appreciate all y'all. B and Becky. God bless you all. Have a good one. Let's go wash a German Shepherd. Fun, fun, fun. Later, y'all.